This is the world's favorite puzzle. We're gonna see what all the fuss is about and just how hard it is to solve it in under 2 minutes. This little thing entered my life last Christmas, and ever since it's been sat on my desk unsolved. And every time I'd walk past it, I feel like it'd be taunting me, questioning my ability and my resolve as to whether I could do it.
Ooh, I'm finally done!
It seemed that the easiest way to solve the cube was using a layer by layer method, and so you'd be solving each layer of the cube as you go. And they say that for complete beginners, it can take anywhere up to an hour to actually solve this. So I'll only show you the main milestones with some interesting trivia along the way. Right, let's give it a go. The cube has over 43 quintillion combinations. That's 43 with 18 zeros behind it. And supposedly, from any one of those combinations, you can solve it in under 20 moves. So looks like my first layer's done. And so up to this point, you can kind of figure it out by yourself. But it seems that anything after this, you have to follow a sequence of movements that allow you to move a piece without ruining all the hard work you've already done. So let's give it a go. There's tons of wacky world records, such as solving it underwater, while skydiving, and with your feet. Obviously not all at the same time. And it just goes to show how widespread this puzzle has really become. So my second layer is also done now. It took a while to understand the whole algorithm thing, but if you just stick to it, it's actually quite straightforward. And so now, on to the final layer. And my favorite fact is, like everything, some people take it a bit too far. And so they had to create help groups to try and help people overcome their Rubik's Cube addiction. Look at that. That's pretty good, eh? And it only took me based on that, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get this down under 2 minutes. This is gonna be a lot tougher than I anticipated. I'm guessing that the first thing to solving this faster is to try and memorize all the moves, because it'll save so much time if I already know what I have to do, when I have to do it, and I don't have to keep on looking at a cheat sheet to try and figure out my next move. And there was only about 8 to 10 algorithms, so hopefully this shouldn't take too long. It seems that I really underestimated how hard learning these damn algorithms was gonna be. I mean, this is day 3 and I still haven't cracked it. It's really frustrating because you'll get the algorithm right, but then you'll forget the order in which you have to do them. And so you'll do one out of order and it'll just ruin all the work you just did. And it's just driving me absolutely mad. But I think I'm just gonna stick with it. Look at that. That is a cube solved by memory. No cheat sheets, nothing, no help whatsoever. That took way too much time. So it's the next day and I've solved it a few more times by memory. And I think the issue is that I learned the algorithm by memorizing the letters. And so every time I had to do a move, I had to translate the letter in my head into an actual move on the cube. I think what I should have been doing is trying to memorize the sequence of movements directly on the cube. We'll see if that, makes things any easier. I've been doing some practice and it is so much easier now. You just remember, right, it goes this way, then that way, then this way, and then blah, 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 until it just becomes muscle memory. Now that I've memorized everything and I'm pretty confident I can solve this every time, I just have to get faster. I think the issue I'm having is every time I'm doing an algorithm, I'm re-gripping the cube so that I can start the next move. However, when you see the videos of the professionals, it seems that they can move every single face without having to re-grip the cube once. What I have to do now is try to figure out the fastest way of doing every algorithm without having to re-grip. And then once I've got that down, then it's just practice, practice, practice till the end. Many practices later, I started my official attempts. Timer's ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. Awesome. 4 minutes. I think that's my slowest time yet. Let's shuffle it and try it again. Day 4 of the official attempts. But it's been about a month since I've started practicing, so let's see how we go today. This is a terrible run. 2.5 minutes with a lot of mistakes. Guess it shows that even with mistakes, I'm making some progress, which is pretty good. If I don't get this soon, I think I'm gonna go pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Let's give it another crack. It's in 5 seconds. So close. That's pretty good. Bye. Look at it. Under 2 minutes. I'm really stressing towards the end there because I checked the timer and I couldn't get the last freaking layer done. So good. Don't ask me to do it again though. I'm so relieved that we finally got there. It was a real test of my memory, my problem solving, and my God, was it a test of my patience. But all of that just made the end result so much more rewarding. And I really urge you to pick one up and try for yourself, because there's something about it that's just so weirdly satisfying. Anyways, that's it for this video. Do the likey and subscribey stuff, and hopefully we'll have a new video soon-ish. Ciao. Oh my God, I didn't even start the freaking timer. Right. Try again.